Here we go, back again.
Yeah, give me that.
So before Halloween ended, I wanted to tell a spooky story, like an actual spooky story, because we didn't tell any on the show yet. And I figured I'd really like to tell at least one, because I love spooky stories. I mean, I'm not a huge believer of the paranormal, if you will, but I do love some spooky stories. The ones that are believable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, that's unsettling mostly because it could happen. You dig?
I dig.
So, one example of a story that I can recall, and none of these are mine, not a lot of, like, spooky shit has happened to me. I guess I could tell a couple of the spooky things that have happened to me, but they're not.
Nothing spooky's ever happened to you.
I mean, it's not really spooky, it's just like...
Oh my.
It's just like...
Money!
Whatever, I'll just tell it. So, one time whenever I was driving home from school, whenever I was a lot younger, I was in the car with my mom. I was in like middle school. So it was me, I was in shotgun, and my brother was riding in the back seat. And we were driving home right after school, middle of the afternoon, and suddenly my mom is like, "What's that?" And she points through like the windshield, and I look out, and no shit, I'm not lying. I fucking swear to this day, I legit saw what you would describe as a UFO, typical flying saucer type craft. I actually saw this. Now, I'm not telling you guys I saw an alien spacecraft or that I saw, you know, aliens. I saw whatever they call, you know, a UFO.
Okay.
It was a disc-shaped thing. It was like silvery, chromy colored, and it had like really, really bright green lights on it, like, you know, along the ring of the craft, if you will. And it was just floating there. It was just floating there. And then the light turned green and we had to move, and we went like past some trees and it was gone. No longer there.
It's probably just a drone, man.
It was a swamp gas or a blimp or whatever. I know it wasn't a UFO. I mean, obviously it was a UFO because I didn't know what the fuck it was. But, you know, it wasn't like a flying saucer. Damn, it's just giving you like all these rooms with free shit.
Whoa,
what the fuck?
Whoa.
What? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is happening? What did I do?
I've never seen this. It's just some guy in a business suit throwing like papers at you.
Why?
This is like, it doesn't even fit in the game. Who's controlling that? That's player 3.
Help me?
I can't do anything. He's throwing red tape, dude.
Attention's... What the fucking shit?
I don't... Red tape! What is this guy? This must be some inside joke.
Did you pirate this?
No, this is a... You bought me this game!
What the fuck?
It's making you sit there and read the papers whenever you walk over them.
I know! What the fuck, man?
That is awesome. I don't know what's happening, but this is awesome.
Fuck off, you asshole! Who summoned this guy?
The third player, the first NPC did it.
Gimme that. Fucking prick.
What the fuck was that?
I don't understand. Getting out of here.
Alright. Now that was some spooky shit. Anyway, that's pretty much the spookiest thing that ever happened to me. Who killed you? Who was it?
You.
Was it me? Oh yeah, it was.
You're the blue
Shit.
dude,
Oh yeah,
right?
I still have to fight these guys.
Yeah.
I am indeed the blue dude. That's the I mean, you know, that's the most vaguely spooky thing that has happened to me. Ever.
Nothing spooky has ever happened to me.
And then, okay, and then that same night, this isn't spooky at all, I mean, that's obvious what happened, but, that very same night, we were, it was, like, really, really late at night, and, we heard this extremely loud, like, explosion-y sound come from behind our house.
It was just terrorists.
No, it was, I mean, yeah, it's probably terrorists. What the fuck, dude, this thing won't stop spawning. There's too many traps in here for me to kill it. God damn it!
Did I get you?
I don't know.
Aww.
Nah, it's the green one.
Well, I'll stay the course.
I literally didn't have the capacity to survive this shit.
I posted up on this ballista, and I've just been spamming that across the
That's all
room.
you had to do. I had to go through it to kill the monsters. Otherwise, he would keep spawning. Well, shit.
Everybody go shopping.
Anyway, that night there was a really, really loud bang, which is always just unsettling. But what it probably was behind our house there was this, like, trashy ass place. They always had like a motorcycle running.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably just this guy's motorcycle backing up or something. Something happened. I don't know. Something like that. But all those events in Twine kind of were unsettling to me as a like 12-year-old or whatever.
One time, I was driving around in a bad neighborhood.
Yep.
And I got nervous and locked the car doors.
Oh,
that's the closest thing to a spooky story I got, man.
Spooky.
That's some real shit. That could happen to anybody.
That's some real shit. That is some real shit. That's the spookiest thing that ever happened to me. So, every now and then on Reddit, there will be some like, you know, what's the scariest thing or most unexplainable thing that ever happened to you or something like that thread. And everyone will come in and tell their spooky stories.
Unexplainable? 6 different people have had sex with me.
Wow.
That baffles me.
That many?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I know. I'm kind of a pimp.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Can you give me some tips? I mean...
yeah. Let's see, what are some of my go-to moves? Whoa. Air Hadoken.
Ugh. Ooh, that imp is badass, dude.
Yeah, well, he'd be more badass if any of his shit hit things. He barfs up all this weird blood turd.
Blood turd. That's gross. Alright.
Did I get you?
No, it was...
Oh, come on.
Player 4. This is Player 4's first time to be a human, I think. No, wait, he's level 4. Okay.
I've coated the ground in this shit. How did I not get any credit for that?
Alright, pimp tips. Hit me.
Oh, I didn't got any pimp tips. Jesus.
Come on, man. You're the pro.
I'm hardly a pro.
I mean, I'm amateur
You were
at
just
best.
talking about stuff that was unbelievable, and I felt that was pretty unbelievable.
It is pretty unbelievable, yeah. Anyway, not unbelievable, unexplainable.
Oh.
That's the key difference. So, one story that always creeped me the fuck out that popped up in a Reddit thread like 2 years ago or something was, I mean, it has since been explained, but, this woman was having trouble with like her sleep or whatever. She had like sleep apnea or something, and she had some app on her phone that recorded voice, like recorded her voice or just sounds whenever she was sleeping, just so that she could tell whenever she was, you know, stirring in her sleep, as it were. This guy had to deal with like a horrible room of shit. What?
Because it's important to know that.
Well, just to see how her sleep apnea was handling itself or whatever. You know,
poorly, it's sleep apnea.
I mean, she's trying to measure her progress. So, whatever. She was trying to find out if the things that she was doing to stop the sleep apnea from happening were working.
If you don't wake up in the middle of the night...
I don't actually know why she had the fucking app. That's not the point of the fucking story.
Well, okay, fine. Damn.
Anyway, the creepy part of this story was...
She was listening to recordings of herself sleep?
Even worse. Ooh. No, what happened was, I did terrible this level.
I made a little bit of progress.
What happened was, she had the recording going one night, and it activated. It was like an app that automatically activated whenever noise started happening in a room. And what she picked up was the sound of herself saying something like, you know, what are you doing? Or something like that in her sleep. So she was like talking in her sleep. I don't know if it was sleep apnea. She was talking in her sleep.
Okay.
Anyway, she picked up herself. This guy's badass. She picked up herself saying, what are you doing? And then the creepy part is that the response was, in this recording, there was a man's voice that said, nothing. When she lives alone with her, like, 1-year-old son. That's the creepy part.
That is kind of creepy.
Right? So anyway, it turns out that she called like a investigator or something. I don't know. It was determined that she had been the victim of a home invasion and someone broke into her place while she was sleeping.
Ah.
Yeah.
And just happened to be recorded?
Yeah, and it just happened to be recorded by her sleep talking whatever app. Which would creep me the fuck out. I don't know about you.
Oh, absolutely.
But there's also a lot of stories of people who like...
Coming and going, bitch.
Who's the human? Is that you?
Nope.
Oh. There's also a lot of...
It is now. I think I got that one.
Did you actually? Oh, no, it was me.
Blue. Damn it.
I did it.
So do trap kills not count?
They do. They do. I just happened to hit him like right whenever you did. But there are also a lot of stories where it's like... Ooh, I can fight the boss. There are also a lot of stories where people will like be sleeping in your house, like what's it called?
Squatters?
Yeah, like people who've been living in your house and you don't know about it for a huge amount of time. There's a lot of stories like that in those threads, and they're very spooky.
Huh.
Perhaps I will retell one next time.